Breaking news, Bucky. Look at this. A teenager gets a USB cable stuck in his penis in a backfired attempt to measure the length. What you're seeing here is an x-ray. And apparently there's a USB cable stuck in his penis. That's his old schlong right there. UK teen needed emergency surgery after he attempted to measure his penis length by inserting a USB cable into his urethra. He backed up his hard drive and his penis. A UK teen had to undergo emergency surgery after a bananas attempt to measure his manhood resulted in him getting a USB cable lodged in his urethra. The phallic fiasco reportedly began after an unnamed 15-year-old boy was triggered by sexual curiosity and inserted a USB wire into his urethra. Per a wince-worthy study published in the medical journal Urology Case Reports. The sexperiment backfired when the cable became lodged in the curious teen's scrotum like an electronic catheter. Despite attempts to extract it himself, the USB cord became so tangled, terribly tangled, that both ends were left hanging out of his wired willy. The plugged-up boy's family transported him to the hospital after he began urinating blood. After initial attempts to remove the wire failed, the teen was transferred to University College Hospital London to see if they could get the freaking cord out of his penis. Because he used it like a measuring tape, apparently. And he stuck it in his urethra. How do you stick something in your urethra? Where is that? The urethra hole? I was aware that the penis hole, you get the butthole, you got a mouth, you got 2 ears, nose holes. Where's the urethra hole? Is it in your pee-pee hole? Per the report, the embarrassed boy asked to speak to doctors without his mother present, whereupon he confessed to his frightening escapade. Subsequent x-rays revealed that there was a veritable Gorgon knot of the USB wire inside the teenager. A Gordian. So it was a veritable Gordian knot of USB wire inside the teenager, which required surgeons to make an incision into the region between his genitals and anus. It's also known as the munder. The area that is the exact region where they're talking about is called munder. Look it up on slang terms like Urban Dictionary. So they cut into his munder, right, between the genitals and anus to yank the cord out through his munder. They pulled the spooled end through the hole first, cutting it free from the rest of the wire before removing the remaining bits, literally pulling the plug. Thankfully, the boy recovered without incident and was discharged from the hospital the following day. However, he did have to undergo a follow-up scan 2 weeks later and will require monitoring in the future. The teen later underwent a follow-up fluoroscopic urethrogram to check for scarring and other potential issues. He should thank his lucky stars. Inserting foreign objects into one's private parts can lead to a host of complications, from urinary tract infections to urethral injuries. London andrologist Amir Rahim told the Daily Mail, "It's unclear why someone would engage in this type of invasive member measuring method. I mean, whatever happened to a ruler?" But experts say it often stems from sexual curiosity, sexual practice after intoxication, and mental disorders, such as borderline schizophrenic, bipolar personalities, things like this, which noted that the patient was an otherwise fit and healthy adolescent with no history of mental health disorders. The image displays the bloody post-removal of the USB cable. Ew. Experts have also blamed sounding, a strange proclivity defined by inserting foreign bodies in one's urethra. Last month, a Randy, Michigan man was left struggling to pee after he got 6 kidney beans lodged in his urethra during a bizarre attempt at sexual gratification. You're sticking beans in your pee-pee hole? Yeah, it really gets me off. I like to stick like fava beans up my, Cac. Unfortunately, Rahim said phallus-filling maneuvers are becoming more common as everything is thanks to social media and in general the easier ways that misinformation can be spread. Listen, I don't know if I need to say this, but don't put beans up your pee-pee hole. All right? You guys have a really good weekend. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you for all the donations and prayers. Please like and subscribe. We're almost over 1,000 so we could live stream, unless they're capping me. But even though we're overriding the censors, I see it going, and that's because a lot of people are subscribing to the Henry Harangue channel. So go ahead and make sure that you're subscribed to the Henry Harangue channel, which is me. Okay?